Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, faculty, to the Allegheny Clarion Valley School District commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2023. Please stand and join me in honoring our country as our choir will sing our national anthem, which will then be followed by our school's alma mater. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. At this time, we would like to pay tribute to our military guest. If you're a veteran or currently enlisted, Please stand so that we can show our appreciation for your service.
I would now like to introduce the class of 2023 salutatorian and my best friend, Aletha Farrington. Aletha's parents are Jamie and Melinda Farrington, and she was raised in Parker. During her years in high school, Aletha was very involved in extracurricular activities. She was vice president of student council, president of the National Honor Society, senior class secretary, and captain of the cross-country team. She has also been Student of the Week, Student of the Month, and received the Principal's List every quarter her senior year. Aletha is one of the goofiest and funniest people I have ever met. She can always make people laugh and find the fun in things. Aletha, however, is also very dedicated and kind, which makes her goal of pursuing early childhood and special education at Penn West Clarion a perfect future for her. She will do great things and make a big difference with her degree. I am so lucky to have spent these past couple of years with Aletha always by my side, and I'm so blessed to know that many more adventures with her will come. She will accomplish great things in her future. Your salutatorian, Aletha Farrington.
On behalf of the Allegheny Clarion Valley class of 2023, I would like to welcome all the teachers, administrators, family, friends, and guests to this evening's graduation ceremony. I would like to thank all of my family, friends, and teachers who helped me to be on the stage today. Without your endless support, I would not be standing here behind this podium. On the first day of my 7th grade year, I remember thinking, are you kidding? I still have 6 more years until I graduate, but time flew. 13 years, 2,340 days, and 56,160 hours have felt like 1 minute. Everyone always told me time would go by fast, but why would I believe them? Teenagers know everything, right? Tonight is the night when we say goodbye to the classmates that we have known for the past 13 years. Although the faces are leaving, the memories made will last a lifetime, such as finally winning Turkey Bowl, winning Powder Puff, the senior trip to Tennessee, the senior walk, the senior brunch, the senior prank, and breakfast in the parking lot. Part of me is excited to move on and start a new chapter, but part of me is sad. I'll always remember JP and I working at the school together with Meg and Jeanette, Drew, JP, and I going to the football games and screaming Taylor Swift on the way, eating at Texas Roadhouse just for the rolls, playing the Wii with Sarah and Maria, and laughing uncontrollably all of the time with these 4 people. These are the moments I'm going to miss the most. I would like to thank these people for making my senior year the best year of high school. On move-up day in 6th grade, when we found out what classes we were having and who was in them, I noticed Drew Whitcomb was in every single class with me. I have always known her since she moved here in 2nd grade, but this is the day that I found my lifelong best friend. We have had many laughs, good memories, of course some arguments, and helped each other along the way. Next year will be different without Drew being right by my side, just like the last 6 years, but I know she will still be there for me. Finally, congratulations to the class of 2023. I hope all of you continue to work hard and chase your dreams. Good luck on your next chapter of life. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I would now like to introduce our commencement speaker for the class of 2023, Dr. Megan Girer. Megan is a longtime resident of Emlenton, PA, where she graduated from AC Valley in 2011. She then moved to Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, where she completed her doctorate of pharmacy degree in 2017. From there, she became a pharmacy manager at Walmart Pharmacy for 2.5 years. She then decided that she had enough of corporate pharmacy. With her husband's drive and determination, they decided to purchase an already standing independent pharmacy in Albion, PA, where they've co-managed that store since January of 2020. Working through trials and tribulations that COVID-19 brought to the healthcare sector, battling the unregulated PBMs and poor reimbursement trends, they continue to serve the community in the way it deserves to be treated. Along with the Albion Pharmacy, Megan and her husband have a large hand at managing their family's pharmacy in Emlenton and continue to bring great care to our local community here in the Valley. In addition to independent pharmacies, they have also become local real estate agent investors, and where they have specialized in buying old, run-down, typically abandoned homes and giving them life again. They have done flip and sell to help provide housing to the local community, as well as flip and hold, which have become vacation rentals along the Allegheny River to help boost the local economy. The venture has allowed them to diversify their portfolio and bring great joy to their lives, knowing they have made a difference in the community. They hope to continue to better the local economy by doing so. She is currently the treasurer of our school board and looks to continue her service in many ways to the school for years to come. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Megan Dreher.
Good evening, staff, administration, parents, and most importantly, graduates. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today on your commencement day. I'm honored to have been chosen to speak to you as the second option behind the infamous Mr. Austin. Since he decided not to retire this year, I got the gig, so bear with me today. One benefit is we all know how long-winded he can get, so lucky for you, I plan on keeping it pretty short this evening. The first thing I would like to say is thank you. Not only has AC Valley given me an extraordinary honor of speaking to you tonight, but the weeks of fear and nausea I have endured at the thought of giving this commencement address have helped me lose a couple pounds. So win-win situation. Delivering a commencement address is a great responsibility. While preparing, I recalled the key speaker at my own graduation. A mere 12 years ago, the commencement speaker that day was the president of Butler County Community College at the time, Dr. Nicholas Newpower. Reflecting on his speech has helped me enormously in writing this one, because it turns out I can't remember a single word that he said. This liberating discovery allows me to proceed without any fear that I might inadvertently influence you to abandon promising careers in business, law, healthcare, or whatever path you've chosen. In all seriousness, I am truly honored to have been chosen to deliver this speech to you today. When Dr. Jordan asked me to be the commencement speaker this year, I was taken aback and found myself wondering if he was in his right mind. But then that made me take a look back at what my life has entailed since my time at AC Valley. I've endured all-nighters and breakdowns in pharmacy school, experienced buying a small independent pharmacy business where your employees and their families rely solely on your success and knowledge, became a self-taught real estate investor with my husband to help diversify our portfolio, and was elected to the school board at the ripe age of 26, though some may ask if that's really an accomplishment or if I'm just a little bit crazy. I remember when I was in school, the big push from your friends, your counselors, your peers, was to move away from little old Foxburg. They'd say things like, there's no opportunities here, or you can find bigger and better opportunities in the bigger cities. And while yes, of course, there's more opportunities in the larger cities, they don't hold that little hometown feeling you get from here. So what I'm here to do today is to give you a good example as to why you should stay local and invest local. Now, don't get me wrong, spreading your wings and visiting other areas are great to diversify yourselves. I do believe that you need to travel and maybe live in a different area to really appreciate what you have here, or to make you a bit jealous that there's not a Chick-fil-A within a 50-mile radius. But all scenarios will have their pros and cons. There are certainly careers that cannot be fulfilled in or near our small community, and that is understandable. But I challenge you all to find the benefits in staying local and giving back to the community that raised you. Please don't ever feel ashamed for staying in this community. It means no less of you that you found a career and success in your hometown. On a personal note, I can assure you that I did not have this mentality when I was 17 and graduating from AC Valley. I wanted to move away. I wanted to live in a beach town somewhere and spend all of my free time getting melanoma on those white sandy beaches. To say that wouldn't have been a great life is ignorant of me, but to also write off the current life that I had here as not being great in its own way is also ignorant. So while I was in college, I spent as much time in Pittsburgh as needed. I came home some weekends to see old friends and family, and I traveled in the most frugal way possible because let me tell you, there's no feeling of being broke like there is when you're in college, especially when you're paying Duquesne's tuition. Oh, and let me just give a small plug here. It is not worth going into so much debt that you cannot afford to live your life how you want after schooling. So please do not choose a school because of its name and accept these crazy tuition costs these days. There are so many more financially responsible schools out there that will get you the same job as that Duquesne grad. Okay, that rant's over. Now, back to my story. I really wanted that relaxing beach life. Ends up, my now husband absolutely adores the little old Emlenton, and he ruined my chances of living my beach bum dream. While I can say there was some initial disappointment, I too grew to love this area and saw the potential for what it was. More importantly, we were and are in a position to help our neighbors and to better the community. It's no secret that our population has decreased, and there's more people moving away or dying than there are moving into the district. But those trends are only going to continue if we don't make an effort to change it. While I'll be the first to admit that from November to February, I'd rather be anywhere but here, and can attest that seasonal depression is in fact a real thing. But I absolutely live for those gorgeous sunny summer days like today that allow us to spend the days on the Allegheny River with absolutely no care in the world. Maybe it's my older age or just a change in narrative, but there's something about walking into a local establishment and knowing someone in there. I can assure you this was not my demeanor when I was 17. I was more of a head down, don't look at me type of person when I walked into the local IGA. And while some days I can still feel that way, there's something about the other days that just resonate a little differently. I can also say that when I was 17, my future children were not at the forefront of my decision making, for sure. Although I'm sure my kids would love to live near those white sandy beaches, they will also love to grow up and be near their grandparents, their cousins, their aunts and uncles, learn how to water ski on the river and go off-roading with their friends. When I was growing up, I was blessed that my grandparents were my babysitters. And although I didn't know it then, I cherish those years I was able to spend with them and make fond memories. And now that I'm raising my kids in the same town as both of their grandparents, I hope they'll be able to look back and cherish those same moments. I know what you're thinking right now. Some of you are thinking I'm totally nuts, and you've got your minds made up, you're moving far, far away. Some of you are thinking that it kind of sounds nice, but your future career goals would never allow for it. And some of you are actually on my side, seeing that the community we live in is truly a great one. What I'm saying today may not necessarily resonate today, and since you won't even remember my speech in 5 years, maybe you'll decide to reminisce on the good days and watch a recording of your graduation that may trigger your memory. But hopefully what I'm saying today will resonate then. Maybe your priorities have changed and you've grown up a little bit. Maybe then you'll realize where you want to be, who you want to be in your circle, and the things that truly matter most. Now, whether you live here or you live in that sandy beach town, I'm sure you'll lead a great, fulfilling life. The part I'm challenging you to is this: do more. Do more than your 9-to-5 job. Do more than running your kids to practices and games. Give back to your community in any way you know how. Volunteer. Be a coach. Be an elected official. Hold a seat on a local board. But also enjoy your life. Find that balance that allows you to be all of the above, but so that you also don't feel like you're a chicken running around with its head cut off, because that is very easy to do. I'll leave you tonight with a quote I found that really resonates deeply with me. Go where you are wanted, where you and your voice and your talents are needed. Surround yourself with people who really see you, and don't waste your time with the people that can. Best of luck and congratulations to the class of 2023.
There are oceans you must cross. There are races you must run. You will fall, you will rise, you will soar through the skies. Your new day has just begun. And when darkness closes around you, I will send my love to surround you. you will grow. So keep on letting go. A new journey lies ahead. When you're lost and doubt fills inside you, I will send my love there to guide you. I will sing you the stars. Lift up your eyes wherever you are. You are not alone. Love will call you home. I will sing you the stars. I will sing you the stars. Sing you the stars. I will sing you the stars. The stars.
This year's valedictorian is my best friend, Drew Whitcomb. She is the daughter of Andy and Shannon Whitcomb of St. Petersburg. Drew is the president of Student Council, vice president of National Honor Society, treasurer of the senior class, captain of the cross-country team, and captain of the track team. Drew has been awarded with Student of the Week, Principals List, and the DAR Good Citizenship Award. Her future plans are to attend Gannon University to pursue a degree in marine biology. It was such a blessing to be able to share this moment with a girl who has a goofy personality but is serious when she needs to be. Drew is dedicated and a perfectionist with everything she does. I know she'll go far and accomplish great things living beside the ocean like she's always dreamed. Good luck, bestie.
Thank you, Alita. Before I start, I would like to thank some more people today. Thank you to everyone who came to support us today at this ceremony. Thank you to the teachers who always listened and made our days fun. To Sandy Best for running this entire school. My grandparents who supported me and cheered me on in everything I did, even from far away. My brother for always understanding. My friends, especially Aletha, JP, Sarah, and Maria, for teaching me not to take things too seriously. My dad for driving me everywhere, packing my lunch, and encouraging me to try new and exciting things. And finally, my mom. Thank you for always laughing with me and motivating me to do my best and work hard in everything I do. And happy birthday. A couple of years ago, when I heard I could be a candidate for valedictorian, I was very excited. I was also excited when I officially heard I had received it, and for about 5 minutes after, until I realized I actually had to write this speech. I had no idea where to start, and I had less than 2 days to write it. I then realized that our class specifically has overcome many obstacles, so I should be able to overcome just one more. So, Class of 2023, the day some of us have feared and some of us have counted down the days till is here. We are finally graduating. We have all changed, made new friends, and had so many experiences, both good and bad, at the school. But even after all that, we are all gathered back together again as we finish this adventure. So what now? Some of our best moments have been here in this school. We went to football games and cheered on our classmates. We won Powder Puff with ease. Shout out to Jen and Mackenzie for being the MVPs. We earned our sweet revenge in Turkey Bowl. We played our sports, we danced at dances, and we laughed a lot. Without this school, I wouldn't have met my best friend, Aletha, and laughed uncontrollably almost every day with her. Without this school, I wouldn't have gone to Texas Roadhouse every other day with Aletha and JP while jamming out to Taylor Swift. I never would have seen a Shrek musical with Sarah or given Maria her first Easter egg hunt. Our class would never have gone on the senior trip and heard each other scream on all the roller coasters or had our many breakfasts together in the parking lot. Although it may seem sad that our memories here are coming to an end, it just shows how much we have to look forward to. If we can have all this fun and success in this small, random town of Foxburg, who knows what's in store for us next? As we all continue to grow and meet new people, we will only grow up from here. Making new memories won't replace the old ones. Instead, it makes them more special. As we look back at where we are today, I hope we will all remember how high school made us, who we are, and showed us how much more we can be. I want to thank you all for these crazy years here, and I wish everyone success and happiness in your future. Anyway, I'll see you all at school tomorrow. Thank you.
Serving as a locally appointed education officer from the state of Pennsylvania, I am very proud to present the graduating class of 2023 to you this evening. The students before you tonight have met all the graduation requirements set forth by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Allegheny Clarion Valley School Board. All seniors have accumulated 24 credits, participated in the state assessments, and have completed a senior project. The primary goal of the teachers and administrators here at AC Valley is to help all students develop into productive citizens in our community. Along this educational journey, AC Valley has not only educated these students academically, but we've instilled personal ownership in their learning process. These students have also been actively engaged in their own successes by working with teachers who taught subject matter that was relevant and meaningful, and will provide a basis for lifelong learning opportunities for all of these students. I assure the graduates that your school district has followed a commitment of excellence on your behalf. With this education, these students are prepared to enter the workforce, the military, or continue on with their studies in a post-secondary institution. I'm sure that whatever path these students choose, they will be successful, and we wish them the very best. Graduates, we ask that you go out and work hard to reach your goals. Your personal goals and aspirations can be achieved through hard work and planning. Know that you have the tools and the support system to do anything that you set out to do. The staff at AC Valley will always be able to help. Just know that we're a phone call away. To the parents, teachers, and friends, we would like to thank you for all of the support, help, and encouragement that you provided these graduates. As a result of our cooperative efforts, I'm sure these young men and women are graduating with a very solid education, and they can build future successes off of. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of these students who have worked overtime to accomplish their curricular and extracurricular goals. If you played a varsity sport, sang in the choir, or played in the band, can you please stand at this time? Good job. If you attended the Clarion County Career Center, could you please stand at this time? Graduates wearing the Gould cords have maintained a 93% GPA for each of their 4 years in high school. Students wearing the Gould sashes are also members of the National Honor Society. These students did this while being involved in extracurricular activities, working, and in taking advanced courses of study. Can you please stand at this time? The graduates wearing the maroon and silver honor cords have been inducted into the Clarion County Career Center Honor Society. The requirements for the Honor Society is to maintain at least a 96% GPA during their junior and senior years. In addition to the Honor Society, these students scored proficient in the NOCTA exam as well. Could you please stand? And the graduates wearing the green and white cords are being recognized for their service in 4-H. 4-H reaches kids in every corner of America. There are over 500,000 volunteers, 3,500 4-H professionals who are mentoring over 6 million 4-Hers. Can I have the 4-H students please stand? And then finally, we recognize that tonight's ceremony is a celebration not only for the graduates, but also their families. Keep in mind that we will be presenting diplomas according to rows. And we ask that you take photographs when your children's row is called. And we ask for your cooperation in 2 areas. First, move forward and return only when your child's row is called. And second, when you're forward, please stay as low as possible so you're not obstructing the vision of others. In conclusion, these graduates have fulfilled all the educational requirements established by the state and the local board. Therefore, I am very proud to present the graduating class of 2023 with their diplomas at this time. Can I please have the administration and school board join me for the awarding of the diplomas?
I now invite family and friends wishing to take pictures of the graduates seated in the first row to please come forward at this time. Kira Rain McVeigh, Vice President. Aletha Lynn Farrington, Secretary. Drew Elizabeth Whitcomb, Treasurer. Lane Thomas Bauer. Lexi Renee Bauer. Seth Howard Best. Morgan Marie Bobbert. Ava Janae Burke. Mikey Joseph Card. Drew Nicholas Chalmers. I now invite family and friends wishing to take pictures of the graduates seated in the second row to please come forward at this time. Landon Kirk Chalmers. Ryan Thomas Cooper. Kylie Elaine Cutright. Sarah Damati. Mia Joy Evans. Alexa Nicole Heater. Ryan Thomas Hook. Andrew Michael Hovis. Joshua Oren Kelly. Brooke Alyssa Matthews. Tig Lewis McNamara. I now invite family and friends wishing to take pictures of the graduates seated in the third row to please come forward at this time. Chase Richard Morrison. Mackenzie Saline Parks. Kyle David Pierce. James Richard Powell. James Alexander Preston. Alexis Michael Ruckdaschel. Ian Christopher Runyon. Gage Ryan Schmoll. Angelina Marie Sikovsek. Jenna Lynn Stefanacci. Lillian Jane Whitling. I now invite family and friends wishing to take pictures of the president of the class of 2023 to please come forward at this time. Chloe Louise Myers.
Now, my classmates, please stand. The Allegheny Clarion Valley class of 2023 has officially graduated.